And the Vikings right now are no doubt looking around and saying, let's throw that one out. Let's throw that one out. We move the ball. Justin Jefferson was getting open. He was getting, interfered with. I think he was probably getting held a lot of calls not getting made, but this is what's going to happen in the playoffs, people. Last night had a playoff feel to it because I think the officials were officiating it like a playoff game as well. And the Vikings, I understand the fans are probably going, uh-oh, here we go again, because there is also this year, as we all know, they did lose 2 regular season games in a span of 5 days before losing last night. That was when they were 5-0, and then they lose to Detroit at home, and then 5 days later, they go to Los Angeles and lose to the Rams on a Thursday night. This time they lose to Detroit on a Sunday night. Now they go to, wait for it, Los Angeles to take on the Rams on the Monday night. So it's not a short week. It's the longest week possible. 8 days between losing to the Lions and now going to take on the Rams on Monday night to wrap up Super Wildcard Weekend. And all eyes will be on Sam Darnold. It's amazing how this works, how humbling this league can be. And it's how you deal with the humbling. That's how you get through. That's how you get through in the National Football League, is how you deal with the humbling. And 1 week, you go into your locker room coming off of your career best 377-yard performance, and you're lifted up on the shoulders of your teammates like you're Maximus in the middle of the Coliseum. And the next minute, you have 9 points on a Sunday night, getting your ass handed to you, and everybody now wondering, are you seeing ghosts? It's that simple and that amazing, and that narrative can be erased just like the one that the Lions reimagined. No, we don't have to win 40-30. We'll just hold you to 9 points with the Scotch tape that we're holding together our defense with. So the Vikings, can they turn it around, come to Los Angeles, and beat these Rams that rested a lot of their starters and almost beat the Seahawks anyway? Absolutely they can. Can Sam Darnold show up and start winging it around? Can the Rams have problems getting home, and maybe Justin Jefferson will have less of an issue getting open? Will it be an easier road trip for them because there'll be a lot of purple doing skull chants in SoFi Stadium? We shall see. Can it turn around? Because Justin Jefferson is still Justin Jefferson. By the way, becoming the 6th player in NFL history with at least 1,500 receiving yards in 3 career seasons. Only Jerry Rice has had more. He's got 3 now. But fewest receptions and receiving yards in a game since Week 12 against Chicago. That's what happens when you face division opponents on the road. That game was at Chicago in Week 12. These things happen. Do you throw that out? You have to. If you're the Minnesota Vikings, you are still making plays. You are still making plays. You just didn't make enough of them. And you're taking on a Lions team that feels destined, and last night had the home field advantage at the right time and showed up and played their best defensive game in weeks. And if you think that the Rams will take that blueprint and put it into place against you, then break the tendency. And they've got the smart enough coach and coaching staff to do it. But I understand why Vikings fans are going, yeah, okay. Here we go again. It's a humbling game, man, the National Football League. The NFL is a humbling league. It is exactly how you can go from the penthouse to the outhouse. And it's amazing how you go from feeling like you're in the penthouse to the outhouse despite having 14 wins. But they've got to put that aside. They have to do it. And they've got the talent to do it. They've got the offensive line to protect Darnold enough. And Sam Darnold has got to just look in the mirror and say, sort of like the old Stuart Smalley self-affirmation, I'm good enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. People do like you, Sam. And the guy that eviscerated the Vikings, the Packers in Week 17, can show up and do the same thing to the Rams. But right now, they're shaken. Can they stir it up enough to beat the Rams? That is going to be a dynamite finale to Super Wildcard Weekend. Our friends at ESPN have got to be doing cartwheels over that they get that game. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.